You're watching the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Here we go. We got a souvenir for your guy back to Norway. I need to get myself one of those. I didn't know that's what you leave the United States with. Home Run Derby, Jordan Walker. It was electric again. Rave reviews, I think. How about for the format or just the finish for the Home Run Derby, where people were watching last night on a very quiet night for sports overall. And then today we get going with the semifinal. France and Spain. Feels like a World Cup final, really. Because they are the two favorites going into this tournament to win it all. I was surprised to see Argentina actually is the fourth betting odds to win. Yeah. England's third. I thought England would have been the bottom of that pile, and they are not. So we will see what takes place and shakes out with the two favorites playing today and the two others playing tomorrow. I was kind of wondering with the Open Championship, and Hamby, maybe you should play this or look into it. I'm off the Hard Rock bet right now, but
something happened?
Yeah, what does that mean? You're off.
Lost too much, didn't you?
Nah,
had to have the intervention.
Nah, actually, it's good for the couple of weeks to kind of mess around in the.
Lost too much money.
No, there's no such thing as me losing too much money.
Okay.
I sat there and played number 33 for 4 hours. At a roulette table in Lake Tahoe, okay? Like, losing too much money is not a thing.
Yeah,
after
but
that.
You don't have access to a roulette table 24/7, 365.
Yeah, the thing about it is I actually had some fun with a very small amount of money on Hard Rock over a couple weeks while we were off or on vacation, or just to kind of, hey, let's have some fun, do some stuff if there's something I like. And I was like down to zero, and then I bounced back, and then so I played with it for a bit. It was actually like playing Casino War at a table.
It sounds like Hamby.
But now I'm interested in something. I might want to put something on it.
Let's hear more.
England to win the Cup, and either Fleetwood or Fitzpatrick to win the Open Championship this week.
As a parlay?
Yeah, England has a big week. Those are English golfers.
Gotcha.
So to go along with the Cup.
So either Fleetwood or who?
I looked that up yesterday. Fleetwood's plus 1,400 to win. And, well, golfers are hard to pick. Like,
yeah, I know, but you're going to couple that then also with the English shockers.
England's plus 300.
So if you coupled
400, plus 400.
If you couple England and Fleetwood, just those two.
Plus 7,000.
Wait, so England.
I thought you didn't know the odds. This is why you were looking it up. Well, I was looking it up.
I looked.
Bro, you might as well just go ahead and hit it.
And there it is.
Well, I was actually I was teeing you up to maybe do it because I don't have any money in the account right now. So if you wanted to have a little parlay, go do it.
Okay, I will.
Are you going to do it, Hamby?
Yeah, I'm sold.
Hamby, when have you listened to Brent and the betting hasn't worked out for you? Oh, man.
Hey, what the hell, man? I mean, what the heck? That's lunch for the show.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I like storylines.
I don't know the whole golf thing. But France is kind of the juggernaut. I get it. Anything can happen in soccer, man. Like,
well, yeah, England can win this.
Yeah, they have a shot.
Do they have the best 1-2 punch?
No, France.
France has. Who's the other guy that I only know? Mbappe.
So France has the Oladies, whatever. He's the player of the year. Like he's
Dembele?
Like he's like the reigning best player in the world.
Oh, really?
According to
I think you hear his name.
I think it's the FIFA because it's Mbappe. So then you have him, and then Mbappe is like he's like the guy, but he wasn't technically the best player off France squad.
Okay.
And like I said, I mean, France could essentially have 2 World Cup teams that would make the finals. Like,
yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Their backups would be starting for a lot of teams.
Ben Becker will give me a little show topic once in a while and a commercial break before sports on CBS 47 and Fox 30. So he asked me this, and I'll tell you how I answered it. But he asked, would anyone from the United States start on these 4 teams?
No. No way.
I said yes. I said yes. I think
so.
But I don't know where their weaknesses are. But like Pulisic's good enough to start for one of these teams, isn't he? It depends if they have.
Well, but
the same
Pulisic's
position,
not even like good enough to start like an English Premier League a team. I mean, like he was at Chelsea and everything, but he kind of came off the bench and now he's on AC Milan. Like I don't think he'd be good enough to start for England. I don't think so.
No. Robinson plays, as I mentioned, for Fulham.
Yeah.
But I don't know how big a role he has, and I don't know where his position is versus maybe a weak spot for Spain. Because that's what it comes down to, too. It's like if your center back is it's definitely not Ream.
No, definitely not Ream.
Gracious, no.
But my point is, if they're weak in that spot, then maybe the United States could be good in that spot. Is better than their guy. It doesn't, and it might not be Pulisic in that sense. So, so you don't think so? But you don't think so? You guys don't think so?
No way.
Nope.
Well, that says a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of positions on the field.
For sure. But like,
I don't know anything about soccer, but Pulisic seems like he's an 82 overall.
That's not a bad observation, especially in this tournament.
And there are no 82 overalls starting for any of these teams.
Hell no, especially in this tournament. But
like I'm sorry, but no 82s. There's no 82s starting. Like
Not on these 4 teams.
Argentina almost lost to like the last 3 matches. Are they really good overall, or are they messing?
No, I'm saying as individuals.
So here's the thing: you're taught there's talent, and then there's team talent. Like, you look at France or you look at Spain. They're talented across the board. Now, the issue is they don't play together year-round. Like, they play on their respective club teams and everything. So to take a team and say, hey, we have all these great players, but guess what? You got to put that ego aside and play as a country and play as a team. Even though you don't play together all year round, you spend a lot more time with your club teams than you do with your national teams. Get out there and win a thing. Like, that's why with Norway, Norway had maybe 2 or – I think they have 3 English Premier League players. They have some guys that play in Bundesliga. Their goalie didn't play anywhere, and he made a name for himself, but nobody knew who their goalie was. But they played together as a team. So we can sit here and say, okay, are there more talented teams that don't play together as a team? Absolutely. But if you want to look at Christian Pulisic and say, okay, from his skill level, would he make the starting crack on any of these 4 teams? And the answer is absolutely not.
Well, that says a lot about where the United States is, and I also go back to what Stewart said. Really put it in good context for me. It was like the top 10 teams in the world are far different than the top 20 teams in the world. And so then I was talking to Ben last night, and I was, and maybe this is a little too far, maybe it's not. My equation for the United States men's national team is that they are the best group of 5 team in college football. That made the playoff. They are Tulane, or who else made it this past year?
James Madison.
I think they don't feel like that. They feel more like the good Boise State team.
Hey, Brent, did you watch the Belgium game?
I did. You're right. Maybe they are.
Okay, so James Madison then or what?
Yeah.
Maybe they are. Okay. Maybe Ashland University.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
But I'm thinking the good UCF team from a couple years back, right? Under Scott Frost, the first go-around, or a very good Boise State team that ended up beating Oklahoma, a team that
I think that's giving the U.S. too much credit.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be. I think we got to. Could have beat if they played well. Could they have beaten Belgium? It's soccer.
Sure. Listen, if any team plays well, they can beat anybody.
They're actually a favorite.
The Cape Verde should have beat Argentina,
Fair enough.
And Cape Verde doesn't have a Christian Pulisic. Now, they had a great goalie who's about to make some money, rumors are, in the English Premier League. But, they had nobody. Yeah. And they took Argentina to the limit.
Yeah.
So, it is soccer. Anything can happen. But also, you can play really bad and just not bring your A game and lose 4-1 to Belgium.
That's why I say, the Tulane thing is a little far-fetched for me in a way, because they looked like they had no chance to beat whoever they beat. Or whoever they lost to in the college football playoff. It's not that they just played bad. They just looked like they were overmatched. But I feel like in soccer in the United States could, if they put on a better show, be more like the good Boise State team, to my point, or UCF, where I thought that year UCF, if it was a 12-team playoff, the year UCF went undefeated, I'm not sure they'd bow out in the first round.
Yeah.
Right? And that was before they joined the Big 12. I thought they were a good football team. Who'd they beat? Who'd they play in the bowl game?
Auburn.
They beat them?
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was an interesting way to comp it out at the very least. Did you you don't usually watch Home Run Derby, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do usually watch it.
Yeah.
Ronan watch it?
He has. I don't have him last night. I don't think he watched it last night. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the first batter and then I turned it off because the production. Here's Hamby. You don't understand where I'm coming from though. Okay, I grew up with Will Ferrell. right? Will Ferrell was a god to me when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the movie Old School 30 days in a row, and that's not exaggerating. Literally watched it front to back 30 days in a row during football camp. So, like, I put Will Ferrell on a high pedestal. Last night, I don't know what that was, and I get it's the whole Netflix thing, so you're trying to promote your new show and everything.
Yeah.
Nope. Wasn't for me. Didn't want to hear it. Thought it was way overdone. I miss Chris Berman. I did not like the Home Run Derby last night. So I literally watched the first batter. I'm like, I'll swing back and forth and everything. But yeah, I didn't really watch a lot of it. I didn't think it was. I thought it was bad.
Yeah.
Thought it was really bad.
Hamby. That was really bad.
Thought it was really bad and corny and cheesy and not good.
I agree with the pre-show garbage and the introductions. It seemed like they were trying to go for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest guy.
I saw it.
Yeah,
so we shouldn't do that.
Unbelievable.
Maybe we shouldn't do that for the Open.
That's a good point.
No, that guy's unbelievable. They should have just brought him instead of and Jimmy Tatro is funny. I don't know the other guy. I know who he is.
Well, that was
but
Luke Wilson, right?
Luke Wilson. Yeah.
Also, in Old
It was a total flop.
Mhm.
But the Derby itself, I thought was great. They finally got the format right.
So, and people did not think this format was going to be good.
I did.
I was reading everywhere. I thought people were like, this format isn't going to work.
I'm on record when the new
Yeah.
rules came out saying this
is going to be faster. I remember.
Yeah,
saying
it's going to be faster. You're actually going to be able to see the ball land. Those are the two most important parts of the Derby.
Yeah. Well, not only did they hit a home run, but Jordan Walker hit many. And the way he finished it, and to have Kyle Schwarber in it in Philly, had the ingredients, right?
Well, and Bryce Harper.
Well, and Bryce Harper. But, I mean, he made the finals, so at least Schwarber did.
Is Bryce Harper okay, by the way?
Probably not after this week.
Well, but I'm
Did you see
saying,
the
like,
whole thing on the
what did you
FanDuel
see him
thing?
the introduction?
I didn't.
Oh, okay,
I got to be
okay.
honest with you. I'm asking a question that I saw mostly highlights of it.
Okay.
Because I wasn't in a space to watch the actual, like, front to back
I got you.
unfold. So I'm really relying on more what you guys saw.
Gotcha. I did watch Bryce Harper's at bats just because my friend told me, dude, you got to watch. He's going crazy. Like, it was like professional wrestling, like taking his like time out and everything, and then recuperating. Like, it was just, and then the intro when he's like on the rope. It was really professional wrestling. It was professional wrestling. That's what it was with Bryce Harper. It was wild, but yeah.
My two big takeaways would probably be, as good as the Philly crowd was, getting way too much credit. Way too much credit.
Way too much credit for what?
Sounds like a divisional rival.
Yeah, it certainly does.
As far as everybody's like, oh, it's just, this Philly crowd's different. Every crowd in Major League Baseball, if they had their hometown dude in it, would be booing the other dudes mercilessly.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, this is just, no, it's not.
I agree with you on that. I don't fully, I didn't see that kind of conversation. I just agree with you that I feel like sometimes it's warranted sometimes and sometimes it's not. To say the Philly fans are this or the Boston fans are this or the New York fans are this. It's like, all right, man. I mean, it's freaking sports. Like, people are crazy when they're crazy.
Yeah,
I don't care if you're in middle of Iowa.
Yeah.
Like, if you're putting on a show and now, again, you lose 12 in a row, Philly fans are different, New York fans are different, New York media is different, Boston's a little bit different. Yeah. Like, that is true. Like, when you're losing. But people are ruthless to the other guy. I mean, heck, at the Players' Championship, it's USA chance with a goal, with Scheffler and whoever. It's been like that all summer. I mean, that's sports. So, yeah, I get a little tired of the whole Philly pedestal of sports fandom. Like, they're on such a different echelon than everybody else.
I mean, they're greasing light poles.
They have done that stuff. You're right. They have thrown snowballs at Santa. They have thrown batteries at players. But again, usually it's to the negative.
No, sure.
But people would, like, I was at the one in Cincinnati, and I'm trying to remember if whoever Frazier was against in the finals, the guy was being booed. Like, I just think that's sports. You're rooting for your hometown guy. Yeah. Right? So I get what you're saying there, Hamby. But the bottom line is, is that your first or second observation?
That was one. That was number one.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy I remember that you had two.
Two would be, I think the Netflix director has severe ADD. He went through shot through shot through. He would miss swings because he would try to get 5 different looks in at 5 different fans before in between swings.
Overdone it.
Holy cow, son! Just get to the shot. Like he almost like there was one where when Jordan Walker and Schwarber were tied at the very end, he ended up taking the pitch, but if he had swung, which is the shot, it would have been late.
Yeah.
The camera didn't get there.
Not even you did that in the home run derby we broadcast. You nailed it.
I mean, just
Hamby,
stay on the shot. We don't need to see Jordan Walker's parents every single swing. Yeah. That was a cool part of it.
Or box it.
Seriously, where are the boxes?
Right? TV
Unbelievable.
I figured. I had no idea how that was.
Yeah. But anyway, it was good theater, right?
It was good.
I mean, you got what you wanted out of it.
What he hit 6 home runs.
The competitor standpoint.
4 straight on the final ball.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
And nobody else could hit the final ball, which was weird. Nobody else could hit the final ball out because it was. It was all blue. That's what they were blaming it on. It very well could have just been happenstance, but
how long did the thing go for, Hamby? Like, what time was it over at?
It was over. I can tell you, it ended right about 10:30.
So 2.5 hours.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. You take that.
The ones of old with the outs.
If it was going to be on time for me to show it in sports at 10:50, and I did.
Okay.
So
nice.
What were you saying, Hamby? Sorry.
I was saying the ones of old, like the 10 outs that I grew up on.
Yeah.
Those would be like 3. I mean, that would end at midnight. It was just a brutal.
Yeah.
They
didn't do the Will Ferrell stuff like in like the second and third rounds.
Correct.
They did or they didn't?
They did not.
Okay, gotcha.
He was done.
Okay. Yeah, man, that was rough. That was Hamby, you're the music guy. You ever like grow up with an artist? Well, probably not because you got good taste, but you ever grow up with like a music artist and then you get older and it's like, man, what was I thinking liking this?
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel now with Will Ferrell, and it breaks my heart. Like Step Brothers, old school, like he's did classics, and now I watch him. It's like, man, I don't know if it was all real or not. Like, I'll give you an example.
Yeah, give me an example.
Limp Bizkit.
Take me where you take.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I can, as a kid, I idolized Limp Bizkit. I'll listen to him now, but like, it's not like I'm rocking out like I was when I was a kid. It's like, okay, maybe. I'll give you another example. The movie 3 Ninjas. Watched the movie 3 Ninjas when I was a kid. Thought it was the coolest movie ever. Want to do karate because of it. Showed it to my son. My son thought it was kind of lame, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking liking this movie.
I think a lot of that's natural. I think what you just said about Limp Bizkit, I think even some of it with the kind of comedy is probably pretty natural. But I don't know comedy as well. Like, you know comedy better, and so I don't get it as much. I'm not as like I don't know what I like.
Sure.
When I was 12, I liked Andrew Dice Clay.
But yeah, but see,
but right now I think his stuff is stupid, right?
Yeah, but like Eddie Murphy's still Eddie Murphy. You know, like Richard Pryor's still Richard Pryor. Like
Bill Murray. Like, is he still funny?
Bill Murray? Yeah, but I don't think you see him.
No, I'm
like
just saying, was he like not now? He's 70-something years old, but like maybe.
Oh, I still think Bill Murray's hilarious. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Like every time you see him, you think he's hilarious. But you're saying you don't feel like that with Will Ferrell? He's not.
No, like I think Will Ferrell's like the old stuff is the best, like some of the best stuff there is. Like Step Brothers was iconic, but now it's like I watch him put on these, and once again it breaks my heart to say because I idolize the dude, and now I watch the Home Run Derby. I'm like, man, I don't really. I'm all set.
Yeah, I don't know a little bit of that. Is that just not his space? Is that not his genre? Like to be fun? Because those guys have to be funny all the time. I've always said that about like Bill Murray. It's been fascinating to cover Caddyshack or something and go, and you're like waiting for them to be funny all the time. I think it's one of the hardest things like ever is to be a comedian. Because once you get labeled that way, like that's what you are. That's what you do. And so this is a totally different setting than being funny in
But here's
a
the
movie.
thing. Like I don't consider Will Ferrell a comedian. I think he's a comedic actor.
Okay,
but like
enough.
Will Ferrell's not going to do a stand-up and do like a 20-minute monologue. Like he does a great job of playing characters.
Yeah.
So like you watch Talladega Nights, Ricky Bobby, like that was a great character.
True.
You watch Frank the Tank, old school, that was a great character. He was playing a character during the Home Run Derby. It just didn't land for me. And yeah. Anchorman, that's a good example. Yeah, Anchorman's a great one.
Watch that over the weekend.
Classic, right? Hamby, so like you can relate then.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's funny in some things.
Yeah, of course.
And now it's like, man, I don't know.
So he's been pushing this movie hard. It was interesting. We were in North Carolina. We missed him by like a day. He was actually at Pinehurst, pushing this new thing. And so are you telling me that he's not Like you're not watching this movie or show.
No.
I'm saying,
Mm-mm.
right?
No, I won't be.
I'm not sure you would have anyway. Would you have?
I mean,
It's golf related, right?
well, that's fine. I mean,
Like,
I
that
don't watch NASCAR, but I'll watch Talladega Nights anytime it's on TV.
And I guess that's what I'm getting to. Like, are you watching a lot? You will watch it whenever
Talladega
it comes
Nights?
on TV.
Oh,
just because
yeah,
it's a
man.
classic. But if are you watching new Will Ferrell stuff anyway?
I mean,
No.
Or are you at a
what
different space in your life where that humor doesn't attract you to go watch that movie?
I
or
mean,
show?
if Step Brothers 2 came out, I'm going opening night.
You would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. See, because that's where I think also changes. Like that kind of comedy, which really has never hit with me great anyway.
Yeah.
That I think you can change from when you're 15 or 20 years old to when you're 35 to 40 years old
Sure.
and just be like, okay, that was great then. It just that doesn't really do much for me now.
I get it, but like, okay, so Mr. Hugo says Will Ferrell has never been funny to me. He tries way too hard to be funny. Okay, but then my counter argument's going to be, what about Jim Carrey? People would say that Jim Carrey tried way too hard in Ace Ventura. He tried way too hard in Dumb and Dumber. Those are classics.
Yeah.
And I still think Jim Carrey's hilarious. But like Jim Carrey, when he's out in public, doesn't play characters.
He doesn't,
He's just himself. And I think Jim Carrey's a naturally funny dude. I think Will Ferrell can be naturally funny, but for whatever reason, now I just feel like these characters aren't landing with me.
Yeah.
But hey, it's not about me. I don't know what I don't know what everybody else thought about it. Hamby didn't like it, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what people were saying about it.
You bring up another interesting point. I don't know how Will Ferrell plays with today's 18 to 25-year-old. Like, because is that a little bit like who are you targeting in the home run derby? I feel like a lot of younger people,
Especially with Netflix, you have to be, right?
You have to be. But I also think,
Yeah.
but it's such like it's a highlight driven thing, right? Like all the kids that are looking on today on Twitter or on Instagram or YouTube or wherever else, like they are looking for the 491-foot home run, and that's what they're watching in snippets. So I'm not sure Will Ferrell and that whole thing with Netflix, other than a cross-promote brand type of thing.
Well, that's why
was
you
really
had
chased
Tatro
it
in there
anyway.
too, because Jimmy Tatro is, I mean, my age is the age that loves Jimmy Tatro.
Okay.
So it's all three of them together.
Yeah. Yeah, YB400's with you. Wayne's funny.
Yeah,
like,
man.
it's just stupid. Yeah, I do think we grow out of that as much as maybe they lose a little bit.
Yeah.
Or just sometimes you whiff. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just reading something actually on Will Ferrell that he thought his career was over on Elf.
Really?
Yeah. Meanwhile, it
escalated.
propelled
Right?
him to new.
That's what.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I'm assuming it was because he was part of the Home Run Derby in this new show coming out. It came across my timeline this morning. I literally was reading it this morning.
Yeah.
He had said he was sitting in like this was early in his career. He had done Saturday Night Live stuff, and he was like doubting himself, like sitting there in yellow tights and this outfit in a trailer in New York filming it. And he's like, I thought I was pretty funny on Saturday Night Live. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, this could be it. This is not going to work. And then it turns into great. So I thought that was, but I also think when you're in that business, you're in that line, you swing and miss sometimes.
Sure.
And maybe this is a swing and miss character. I don't know this late.
Yeah.
I also wonder when it gets to those guys, like how old is old for them to be pulling this stuff off too? Like was Bill Murray still, again, go back to Bill Murray for a second, just because I know he's done so many things, but was he as funny at 35 as he was at 55 or 60 or whenever he did his last thing, whatever that would be? I just don't know.
Yeah. But and the wild thing too with Bill Murray and Will Ferrell is that they're I think they're great actors. Like we think of them as in just comedic roles, but like Will Ferrell did a movie called Stranger Than Fiction, which I thought was fantastic and it was a serious role. Bill Murray did Lost in Translation, and like that was a comedy, but he was a little more of a serious thing, and like he got like I think awards for that movie. So like it's wild how, I guess it's almost like you pigeon yourself in a role. It's like you gotta be comedy, and then we tell you, all right, go be funny, like play the greatest hits, and then all of a sudden it's like we're kind of tired of it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I don't. It's very disappointing to you.
Yeah. Only Will Ferrell. Oh yeah, I mean it's.
But Mr. Hugo, I feel like when you say that, you're probably a little bit more like me, and I don't hate on Will Ferrell. I'm just not running to the TV to watch his stuff. Like that comedy doesn't. Which I said, this is more of a me problem because the masses love it. Like, so I don't mind. I don't mind admitting this. It just doesn't hit a certain. Well, Yellowstone hit with a lot of people. That's a you problem.
Hey. I've said it how many times? I get that I'm in the minority. When it's Ted Lasso and Yellowstone, I get that the world has watched it and I haven't.
But I am that way. I've admitted, like, I am that way with the Will Ferrell stuff. And I don't run to comedic genre at all, really. Yeah. Like, not just him. I really just don't. Mm-hmm. I'd way rather watch a drama or something like that I see come. If it says comedy in the title of whatever show I'm looking for nowadays, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, maybe I'll try it.
Yeah.
But I'm not like too eager to jump on it, which is weird. I don't know. I like to laugh and smile a little bit, but I think
I would hope so.
I'm not that dark. I don't think, but I just not attracted to that as much as other people are.
Yeah.
In general, just a quick thought about the Derby and the winner, Jordan Walker, because I'm not how much of an introduction is this Hamby to the world?
Huge.
But and how much will this help him? Because that's what I was curious about with several of the guys that are in this home run derby. Like, I don't know if it's transcended. I'm not telling you that the home run derby, but that was the event last night, and you put on a show, and you play for the St. Louis Cardinals, and I would imagine a lot of baseball fans casual baseball fans don't really know who he is. Mm-hmm. And how much does this elevate this guy's stardom as a young player now? I don't know that answer. I'm just curious that a moment like this now, at least for 24 hours, and maybe a couple of days worth because Major League Baseball doesn't ramp back up until Friday, I would imagine it's good to be his agent.
No doubt.
Morning,
well,
right?
First of all, I mean, he made more last night than he made
from
$1
his
million,
salary.
right?
Because, I mean, first of all, he was a first-round pick.
Yeah.
So
no,
he made he had a $3 million signing bonus, but so he's not like new to money where he's never made it before. But his contract, because he's pre-arbitration, is like $800,000.
Really, that's it.
So he made $1 million last night. If you're a fan of an American League team that really zones in on just that team, you probably don't even know who Jordan Walker really is, or you might know who he is but have never seen him play. This guy's been on the scene for 3 years.
Yeah.
He was their top prospect, but has been real slow out of the gates.
And St. Louis has been just okay.
And they've been very middle of the pack. But this year he's gone on a tear, and it's a shame that they're not going to be in the playoffs, or at least as of right now, because I feel like this would kind of pay dividends there. Where if the Cardinals were in the playoffs, people would tune in and be like, "Oh yeah, let's see if Jordan Walker can go deep here," even if they haven't watched in a month or two. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's big for him as a brand. I mean, I'm sure he can get some deals out of it.
Yeah,
make a little bit more money, become more of a. I mean, he might be now the face of the Cardinals. The Cardinals have kind of been faceless.
They really have
for the last couple of years, you know.
Sure.
And
you
that's some of their ball. Like who's their guy?
Well, Walker. I mean, against the Brewers, Walker.
It is.
It's kind of becoming him now because it was Pujols for the longest time, and then it was Yachty.
Yeah.
Well, that whole old guard
Wainwright and
Wainwright.
Right?
That whole old guard 2 years ago left, and they've had nobody to step in. And Jordan Walker's young. He's got charisma
now, right?
Well, it could be, but I think now Walker surpassed him. Okay. More people now know Walker than Weatherholt.
What do you think propels your career more, the NBA Slam Dunk Contest or the Home Run Derby?
Ooh, good question. Oof. I would suspect because I would think the Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that, but I don't. I guess what I'm at. I don't know if it's not a more than. I just wonder how much each does. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like it's a weekend thing. In fact, like the Slam Dunk guy is forgotten pretty much by the time the All-Star game starts at 8:00 on Sunday night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know if it propels. Now, it certainly has propelled people in the past.
Whoa.
I mean, Vince Carter is part of our psyche, right? Because of that, right? The Jordans of the world. I mean, Jordan did it in a lot of different ways, but
who was
Dominique Wilkins to me, like.
Oh yeah, I mean Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
Spud Webb.
They got, or Zach LaVine. They got I think it's LaVine. They got like commercials.
Yeah.
Due to their
D. Brown.
Contest. Yeah.
Here in Jacksonville.
And then you got who was won it last year? Matt McClung or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
so the McClung guy, right? Yeah, the guy that's not even in the league.
He was a G League guy,
right?
Yeah.
But he actually, you know him because of that.
Right.
But
otherwise you would have no idea who he is.
Okay. Who won the Home Run Derby last year?
I honestly don't know.
Oh shoot, this is not good by me. Did Caminero win it?
I have no idea.
I don't think he did.
No, he did. Dude, I feel like I need to go see a doc for my memory. This is horrible.
They didn't say it to the broadcast.
Yeah, but that's. But I'm going to give it a little context here because I think YB400 is saying something interesting. Like the home run derby.
Oh, freaking Cal Raleigh won it. God.
Okay.
Oh, well, that really paid off well for him. Though.
But the home run derby, it hurts you a year later, apparently. Yeah. The home run derby, in my opinion, the home run derby as a whole versus the slam dunk contest, if you take it over the last 20 years, probably got to go back even further with the slam dunk contest. I don't know how long they've been doing the home run derby, but if it's a bigger entity to begin with, is my point, right? So YB400 says the dunk contest seems like a culture thing as the derby is traditionally thing. I'm not even sure it's a traditional thing. I think you're right about the culture thing. But I would also suggest that the home run derby looks like it's going this way, while the slam dunk contest looks like it's going this way.
Yeah.
You can't match what it once delivered. Meanwhile, these guys can overdo what was once. We're approaching 500-foot home runs in the derby, which is going to resonate with people.
Yeah.
And you get these humans now are doing things in baseball that had never been done because they're bigger, faster, stronger. Everything's been done in the slam dunk contest in basketball.
Well, yeah, for the most part, until see a backflip or something. But I think it's comparable because you don't have the biggest stars in the home run derby. Maybe Cal Raleigh last year was the biggest star because he was an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, I knew Walker just because I watched him play against the Brewers. And I know he was kind of on a hot streak. But a lot of those guys in the derby, and I don't watch baseball religiously. I'm a casual in terms of the entirety of Major League Baseball. But if you're trying to attract fans, don't you need the Aaron Judges? Don't you need the Shohei Ohtanis? They really kind of it's the same thing with the dunk contest. People used to tune in to watch the dunk contest because you had Vince Carter. If John Morant would have entered it, if LeBron James would have entered it, that would have put you in a whole new stratosphere.
I think the dunk contest has suffered more in that than actually the home run derby contest.
Okay.
Because obviously Schwarber, who is a star and has been for years now, Harper, who no doubt is a star, Caminero, who is a young uprising star. Now he's not Ohtani, I get it, but you have Walker, who is a young prospect that can then take over that mantle. Even locally here, Caglione, I don't know how he's received across baseball, but he's like a first-round pick guy. So I actually think they have more star power in. Now, still not the top ones, to your point. Judge would be good in it. Ohtani would be good in it. But Stanton was in it, I think, at one point. And they've had the Harpers of the world and other players in it, where you just don't get any of those guys now in the dunk contest. What's the highest level player that you even get in the slam dunk contest?
Nothing even close to
nothing, right? None of those guys are playing in the All-Star game.
No.
So I think that's and we talk about it all the time during the NBA All-Star weekend. It's just really, that's what's lost its luster, those top guys.
Yeah.
And it's gotten a little bit stale because you can't top what it once was. That's a real problem. I actually think that's the opposite in baseball. I think you can actually top what has been done.
So is every home run derby participant an All-Star?
No, I don't believe that's the case.
How many of those guys last night are All-Stars?
I would think Harper and Schwarber.
Well, Harper's got to be.
Jordan Walker is an All-Star.
He is an All-Star?
Yes.
How about Caglione? I don't.
No
he's
shot.
not. Caminero is.
Yes.
So I would say at least
So
half
half
of them.
Ben Rice is.
Oh, Ben Rice is. So yeah.
So 6.
Yeah. And you had a Yankees guy participate. Now Ben Rice isn't a big name yet, but he's actually he's their best player right now because Judge is hurt.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating. And again, I actually think the answer to this is they might give them a little bit of a bump. These guys that win it, right?
In baseball,
okay. And in slam dunk, you might get a little bump, but it's not long lasting. It's not unless there's some memorable thing that's being done. Again, we still remember D. Brown. We have no idea how D. Brown played in his basketball career.
Sure.
But we remember him from the dunk contest. There's nothing like that still going on, in my opinion, at the dunk contest, and probably not here at the home run derby. They're kind of weekend-long entities.
I remember Josh Hamilton. I don't really know what happened after it.
Yeah.
There
was a good moment there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't remember, I feel like the guy fell off.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff with that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Obviously, but that's my point.
But Harper's dad pitching, remember that one a little bit?
Yeah.
But
that one was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I think
should have brought PCA in it. That's the issue.
Well, to your point, I think you could get Ohtani. Like Ohtani right now, because he's so he's like the robot of he's the cheat code, right, of baseball. To see how far he can actually hit a home run, it would be entertaining.
Of course.
Right? Yeah. That would really be. But I mean, I don't know what else you can do, unless you got to switch hit home runs.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know. Rice is a candidate for MVP. Yeah, he is. He's got 28 homers. Hopefully the Yankees keep sliding. That's all I got on that. Will you watch the All-Star game tonight?
Depend. What time is coming on?
Like 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock-ish?
On Fox 30, by the way.
Oh, it's on Fox 30?
Good day
Okay.
good day
It's
for
on
Fox
Netflix?
30. We got a World Cup semifinal. Will you watch that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm watching the World Cup final. I'll watch. I'll see when Miz comes in and everything.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Miz was pretty showing some personality yesterday in the home. I saw some clips of him.
Dude, he's a what would you
He's
call
an
it?
interesting cat, right?
See the
Picture,
Charizard
you know?
glove that he's got?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
It's crazy, man.
Neat.
Yeah, I
look for
mean,
it.
listen.
Wait, that's not neat? I thought it was.
I mean, is there any more of an FU money where you put a Charizard holographic card in your glove? I mean, do you know how much that's worth?
I don't. I figured it was worth a lot, but I
A
also
lot?
my two thoughts initially were this. And I don't even know that stuff, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
Pokemon stuff, right?
Yeah,
But so I don't know it, but
went on a limb. Yup.
so I knew it was worth something. But I also said, oh, this is like the glove and everything else. Like you don't. He's not. He's just going to catch a ball. Like he's not even going to field it. That glove is going to still be in almost mint condition
Right.
by the time he's done with that outing. He's going to pitch for one inning.
Yeah, but
I don't know if the card will
That's
be. I'm
what
just saying the glove.
That's the point. Yeah, it's the card.
And then the cross promote is smart, like great
Yeah.
cross promote
Yeah.
for again to get kids or younger people who are collecting Pokemon things. Like that's a new audience. That's smart. To me, that's baseball being smart. Baseball isn't always smart when it comes to the marketing of their players. Miz is a huge player right now. Pokemon's a huge thing still in the card world, and I think I thought that was genius, actually.
Listen.
I think it's a genius play by both. I don't know what it means, what it works, what the impact will be. I just think it's a genius play to get people talking about it a little bit.
No, and listen, I guess I would be a hypocrite if I celebrated Jazz Chisholm's whatever one-piece necklace he was rocking on opening night. I guess I got to be cool with the Charizard card being inserted in a glove, and if you ruin it, you ruin it. But like,
Yeah.
it's just I
I mean, FU money is FU money. I mean, they all got it.
Of course, yeah. So more power to him.
How much
man.
is that card worth?
I mean, if it's is it real? Do we know that?
I don't know any of that.
Hamby?
I didn't. I mean, I glanced over this, had
no
those
idea.
two thoughts, and that was it.
Okay.
But
I mean, if it's a real Charizard card and it's in like pristine condition, you're talking like tens of thousands of dollars
Yeah.
at least.
Okay, but so here's the deal: at whatever next event that Pokemon does, or if that's who this is with, I don't know who's facilitating this, but they're going to now take this glove that Miz wore in the All-Star game, autographed. It doesn't matter the condition of the card as much because it's still going to be worth. It's going to be a very valuable commodity if you collect Pokemon stuff to have that glove, and you're going to pay $80,000 for that.
Okay, but like if you took a Mickey Mantle card and you put it in your glove, and then like you played the All-Star game with it, and like okay, the game's over. Maybe the card got a little dinged up. Like I get like yeah, that's one of one, and it was part of an All-Star game, so you want that. But then, like, the card collector me is going to go, well, you just ruined the Mickey Mantle card, though, a little bit.
I get that.
So-
I understand what's more important in that world and that we've learned about a little bit over the years, though, one of one anything
I
or
guess.
a card that's in a 10 of 10 shape.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
all right, we need Casey back to ask him that.
We do
right?
need Casey back for that one, man.
but I'm not sure. Like, I would think that one of one is very valuable.
Of course. Sure. Yeah, but don't you think, okay, we can't take a break here, but I think, like, the sports Pokemon enthusiast that would spend that much money is a lot rarer than a person who just wants the Charizard Pokemon card.
Yeah, I don't know if the guy or person or whatever that buys this thing gives a damn about baseball or even knows who Miz is. I think it's associated with Pokemon, and so they're going to buy it as a one-of-one piece once they explain to them. Whether they watch the damn All-Star game, know who the Brewers are or not, it's part of their collection as a one-of-one. Like, I feel like that's the way that world works. You don't necessarily have to be like this big fan of it. I know that's the way the baseball memorabilia sometimes works the opposite way, more of a passion play. Like, I would imagine if let's just say you take a bidder that's a baseball fan versus a Pokemon fan.
Yeah.
And I think the baseball fan is like, yeah, I want that glove, and I don't know what the hell Pokemon is, but I want it because it's a cool thing, and I'm a big Brewers fan or a big Miz fan, and I think it's going to be worth something someday. I think the Pokemon one's like, I don't even know what baseball is, but but this is going to be part of my collection in Pokemon. Maybe. So I think you're playing the two audiences, which I believe that's the genius of it.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, kind of fascinating. I just like the creativity because I've never seen it before.
Well, he's been doing that he had like a different one. He had a purple glove with
really?
Ghastly or Ghostly. Yeah, so he's been doing it all year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it really just fits, right? This card collecting of Pokemon fits the baseball world because we know we all grew up, or a lot of people grew up doing it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a big time Pokemon collector.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll be back. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Oh, where's Freddie?
He's back.
Do these people have endless money? Did like how much holiday did the Norway fans get? There were so many of them.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's wild, man. I thought he was going back to Germany. No.
We'll discuss.
Oh. Can't wait for this. You know where I'm going with it.
When we say the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network is everywhere, we mean it. If you don't want to see our ugly faces and you just want to hear our takes, listen to the podcast. It's up 30 minutes after every live show. Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Google Play. It's really that simple. Just pull out your phone. I'm on Spotify, Action Sports Jax. Every episode is right there, split into hour chunks, so you get exactly what you're looking for.
I think it would be a better chance that Branson Combs wins the weak side linebacker spot than Wyatt Milam wins the right guard spot. And that's more because Patrick McCurry has done more in the league.
Stupid take.
He's more.
Maybe you only have 15 minutes before the kids come home. You don't have time to listen to the full show. You're craving Jags content. The YouTube page is for you. We have a separate playlist called Brent and Austin Show Segments. It's Jags only conversations right there every day. Subscribe. Don't miss any Jags content. Action Sports Jax.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jax Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austin Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is your home for high school football in the 904. Get ready for each week of action Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock with the Blitz Breakdown, talking everything high school football in the Jacksonville area. And when the lights get bright on Friday night, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is there with live broadcasts of our game of the week and the Friday night Zone Blitz, giving you live looks into the biggest games in the area and coverage lasting until midnight. Here's the kick, the snap, the hold, the kick is blocked!
And they're going for the end zone, and they got a guy! Touchdown! And what?
Find these broadcasts available on YouTube, X, Facebook, and of course, ActionSportsJacks.com. And the action doesn't stop there. Find even more high school football on the Action Sports Jacks social channels with content posted throughout the week. When you're looking for the best high school football coverage in the 904, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 is ready for the Blitz.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
All right, semifinal, France-Spain today at 3 o'clock on Fox 30. It's really interesting to me, and I get because they got the All-Star game too, so it's a busy lineup for Fox. But it's wild that at least it feels like in the United States, every big sporting event is in prime time.
Mm-hmm.
And these matches, even though they're on an island, you know, they are at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is wild. Like, again, when there were 4 matches in a day and you're spreading it out throughout the day, I'm like, I get it. But somewhat surprising to me that it's not an 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or prime timer in the World Cup semifinals. But you can watch on Fox 30, part of a busy lineup today on Fox 30. Freddie is everywhere.
He made his return yesterday.
So you got to lead the way here. I'm not.
He deactivated his entire account.
He deactivated it all recently
from all the bullying
2.5 weeks ago.
So he's getting hammered.
Yes.
Everybody called him out.
Yes.
And now he's back.
It's because he hasn't shown his face, so they think it's not real. It's just it's basically
people. Even you want the truth?
Yeah.
People think it's a government psyop put on by like the administration to make it seem how great the country is.
That sounds like one side of the aisle.
Well, for sure. And a couple of the arguments are he claims that he's a giant. Well, he's from Germany, but he's a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. But like and it's weird, man. I don't want to. I really don't care.
Yeah,
you know, like I'm doing just fine. But like, it is peculiar how like he's obsessed with Cristiano when Germany was like.
Yeah.
Because like I mean,
it's supposed to be good. They could be in the Final Four. Yeah.
Listen, like I went to a couple of World Cup games. Like I didn't see fans of like the patriotism of one country, but it's like, yeah, but I like this guy a lot.
Yeah.
You know, like usually, like if you're from the country, you roll with the country.
I guess in a weird way, I'm trying to think this through now that you just told me that. Like, is it a bad idea to have like this kind of promoting the country?
I mean, he's got almost 800,000 followers.
So it was a thing for a bit, is my point. Yeah. So, like, it worked until it didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I think it's still working.
Everybody was trying to reveal his identity and digging through all of his old stuff is why he says that he deactivated his account.
Do you want to know what I honestly think? I'll let you speak your piece, Hamby, and then I'll give my prediction of what's actually happening.
I don't really know. I'm trying to see this as, like, innocent, where the guy is just, like, exactly who he says he is. And he's just over here having a good old time with his buddies. And, you know, the power of social media just happened to blow it up. He had no plan for that. And this just got a little tired of the social media and all that and decided to deactivate. And now he's back. So I'm trying to maintain that. But, yeah, having a harder time with it.
Is Freddie Freddy?
Yes.
What's your theory?
You've been following the James Franco stuff?
No.
The coach?
James Franco, no, he's an actor.
I haven't seen it.
Is that not the Penn State former?
No, Franco.
James Franklin is the Penn State.
Oh, I
James
didn't hear Franco. My bad.
Oh, no, you good, man. You know what James Franco is?
I know who he is.
Okay. So he's been nowhere to be seen the past couple years, a lot of allegations and stuff, right? Comes out the past month and releases like these really weird videos about aliens and everything.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
And then last night comes out and like, all right, you guys didn't believe me, and put out this video of like supposedly aliens that have been stalking him. And it is the most ridiculous, funny video you've ever seen in terms of like the aliens are just like hopping and stuff. And he's got a serious face. So like he literally spent months and months trying to hype this up just to have like a little bit of it. I think this whole Freddy guy is going to be like something bigger where like they're making a movie about his travels and how they're going to con like everybody. And like 3 or 4 years from now, it's going to be like in theaters.
Interesting.
Like, I think this is all like, once again, maybe it's not, but I feel like it's all a stunt. And like the payoff's going to be, it's like, hey, we got everybody. Look, we got to hang out with Ella Langley. We got to go to the White House. And it was all like a promotional stunt for a movie.
Yeah, I could see that. If that is the case, does the good and bad?
If that's the case, I think it would be the greatest. I would celebrate it. I think it'd be absolutely.
But I'm saying the good and bad pub help that. The way it's polarizing,
of course,
I guess, certainly helps it, right? Because it brings more attention.
I mean, in terms of movies, come on now.
Yeah.
That's
not just like the wholesome bit is good for a minute, but then fades.
Yeah,
the polarizing stuff doesn't fade.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you might be right. What's interesting is, and again, I don't know if people feel a certain way, but it sounds like people feel a certain way, is we have so many things on Twitter especially, and I don't know if Instagram works this way as well, that just operate like phony accounts.
Yeah.
I mean, phony, or like not real accounts, I would say. Like I like the Buckman Bridge account here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You know, like some of the funniest. Did you see the real buffalo or the bison or the whatever? You know, like the people that do the animal accounts. Like some of those things are hilarious. And so I guess we're used to that, so it doesn't turn me off if this actually is like a phony account.
Yeah,
and it's not a real person like that. That doesn't bother me that much. Like if it works out to be that way.
Now, Hamby, it bothered you, and I know it would because you bought into this.
Well, that's why it would bother him. It would more be a look in the mirror.
That's
like
why
I
think it would be awesome.
Yeah, and that's why it could be good.
Yeah.
All right, you got a game for us? A World Cup game?
I do have a World Cup game. Yeah. So real quick, I'm just finishing the touch. I mean, I just got to I got to randomize these numbers just so you guys like aren't cheating and thinking what's going on.
Okay, that's okay. You work on that for a second.
Yeah.
You good?
Did it? Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It's time for everybody's favorite game show.
It's Zlatan, say it.
There cannot be two Zlatan. Only one. Zlatan doesn't follow rules. Rules follow Zlatan.
So I assume both you guys who are soccer casuals have no idea who that guy is.
I know exactly who that is.
I like it. You?
I feel like that's the guy that's on the desk.
Very good. Very good. So that is
with Lawless and right next to him.
That is none other than Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Ah, very good.
So now Zlatan played.
Good job, Hamby.
Yes. So Zlatan played in Sweden way back in the day. Hamby, if you played FIFA back in the day, played at Barcelona.
Yes, PSG.
For a bit. PSG as well. Is known as a pretty great attacker, a pretty great striker, but is known more for being the most egotistical professional athlete, arguably of all time.
Really?
And like so egotistical where like people wanted to hate him, and then people got on board because it was so outlandish that people were like, all right, this guy's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Almost like Chuck Norris, like third person kind of stuff.
Yeah, like guy refers to himself in the third person all the time. Like so before Conor McGregor and all these, there was Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Okay.
Right? So here's what we're gonna do. I have 15 quotes. You guys are going to have to say whether this was a Zlatan Ibrahimovic quote, or just say Zlatan quote, or if this was a quote from somebody else. If it's a quote from somebody else, there'll be a second round where you have to guess who that quote is actually from.
Oh, okay.
So is it a Zlatan quote or is it not a Zlatan quote? We have 15 of them. Do you want to put something online? A prize here? So, okay, I'll say it. The loser has to talk like Zlatan, meaning you have to refer yourself in the third person.
Okay.
15 minutes during a show of the future.
Okay.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Got it?
Okay.
And now keep in mind, I had to edit some of these quotes because once again he refers to himself in the third person.
So you know. Yeah.
So I had to edit it a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
Ready? All right. Hamby button.
It's Zlatan, say it.
I have the blood of Adonis DNA.
Am I going first?
I mean, you guys can both go.
Can you repeat the question?
I have the blood of an Adonis DNA.
I don't even know what that means.
Zlatan.
Hamby.
Am I allowed to look up what Adonis is?
An Adonis is like a
goddess.
A god. Yeah.
God. Not goddess.
Well, God, yeah, but it's like a very prestigious, like, you know, they're an Adonis.
Okay, I think that's. I'll say no.
That's going to be a point for Hamby. Yes. Bonus point. Who said it?
No idea.
I get to guess too.
Yeah, of course. You get both guess for a point.
I was trying to think of this in real time, actually. McGregor.
That's not a bad guess.
Charlie Sheen. Hamby, so give yourself. Hamby, keep it score here.
Yeah.
I can't do everything. All right, cool. All right. Hamby, hit the button.
Zlatan, say it.
Lions don't compare themselves to humans.
That's got to be him.
I would say no then.
That's a point for Hamby.
Yeah.
Because he's got a thing called the King of the Jungle, and he always refers to himself as a lion.
Okay.
So, yep. Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
I like this.
My greatest pain in life is I'll never get to see myself play live.
That's good. That's actually really good. I'm going to say that's Latin.
I agree.
That is not Zlatan. Guys, who was it? For a point.
Freaking Antonio Brown.
No, I actually think it's a basketball guy. I'm going to go Allen Iverson.
Kanye West.
Play, yeah.
Hamby, hit it.
Zlatan, say it.
When asked about their play, the response was, ask your wife about me.
Oh, boy. I'm going to say that's not Zlatan.
I'll say it is.
That is Zlatan.
Oh, my gosh. I thought that was for sure Conor McGregor.
Nope, that's Zlatan.
Didn't he say something like that after a fight?
Well, yeah, your wife's been in my DMs. Yeah. Yep.
I thought I was on that one.
Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
I don't miss football. Football misses me.
No.
Hamby.
No.
Zlatan said it.
Why did I not just?
You guys are struggling.
Why did I not just counter it for no reason?
Hamby, do we have a
That
score right
didn't
now?
work for me.
It's still 3-0 me.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Zlatan, say it.
I stare at myself in the mirror and think, wow, I am really great looking.
No, that could be anybody.
That really could be anybody.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to say no.
I'll say no as well.
That's a point for both of you. Who said it?
At least I'm on the board.
It's ironic if that it's a little clue. There's irony here.
Okay, so somebody real ugly.
Think punk music.
Punk music.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess either.
That was Mr. Dad Bod himself, Mr. Iggy Pop. He's an old guy. He never has a shirt on. All right.
I got you.
Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
I'm an artist. I'm a poet. I'm a rock star. I'm a leader of a movement.
I don't think he said that.
He did. That's him.
It's going to be a point for Brent.
Dang it.
For an extra point, who
Muhammad
said it?
Ali.
Give me the quote one more time.
I'm an artist. I'm a poet. I'm a rock star. I'm a leader of a movement.
I said Ali.
Nickelback singer. Chad Krager.
It was a singer. Bono.
Bono.
All right, we got. We're almost there.
Ali guess was pretty decent.
We're getting there. Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
I am who I am. I can't pretend to be someone who makes $25,000 a year.
He said it.
Yeah, that's him.
He did not say that one.
Freak. I know. I've almost swore a couple times in this game.
Who said it? Actress, by the way.
Brad Pitt.
Actress, by the way.
Oh, my bad. Shy.
Actress, by the way.
Let's go with. Oh, boy.
Marvel actress.
Oh, jeez. Stop giving me hints. I'll get worse at this game. I was going to say, just from the jump, and I don't know if she's been in Marvel stuff. Was it Scarlett
Johansson?
Johansson.
She definitely has been in Marvel movies, but nope, not her.
Damn it.
Hamby.
I was in the right realm.
Gal Gadot.
That's DC, but
Oh, shit.
no, we're looking for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Ah, okay.
All right, Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
I came like a king and I left like a legend.
If that's not him, then I'm done.
I'm going to say it's not him.
Hamby gets the point.
Let's go.
That's Latin. I think that was after his Barcelona escapades. Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer.
I'm going to say he said it.
No, I don't think he said that.
Point for Hamby. Who said it?
When you grow up, you have to drink beer.
Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer.
Shoot, that might be Connor. Conor McGregor?
I feel like this could be from a wrestler.
Same vein, but not a wrestler.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, something like that.
I can do his voice pretty well.
Floyd. Oh, not anymore, I guess. I was going to say a boxer, so I was
Yeah.
going to say Floyd Mayweather.
Do the voice.
I definitely did. Oh, if I do the voice, it's going to be obvious.
That's fine. I got enough points.
Yeah, milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. Yeah, do it. There you go, Arnold.
Okay.
All right, Hamby. Button.
Zlatan, say it.
When I say I'm a god, I'm not joking. I feel like a god.
I'm going to say he said it.
Hamby.
I'll say no.
He did say that, yes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic said that one.
Good. I'm getting hammered here.
Hamby.
6'3", good guys here.
Zlatan, say it.
If you're going to buy me, just know that you're buying a Ferrari.
No.
I'll say yes.
Yep, that's his Latin quote.
I feel like, don't these all feel like McGregor?
Well, soccer players would refer to like buying more than anybody. So that was kind of my clue
But here's
there.
the thing. If I would have, he said, if you buy Zlatan, you are buying a Ferrari. You know, so I had to like, switch it up a little bit. All right.
Zlatan, say it.
When asked what they're getting their significant other for Christmas, the response, they have me. I'm the present.
I'm going to say he said it.
I'm going to say no because I don't remember him with anybody in particular.
Zlatan said it. Two more. Hamby.
Zlatan, say it.
It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am.
I'm going to say he did not say that.
I don't think he did.
He did not say it. For a bonus point, who did say it? You guys probably heard this one before.
It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am.
It's hard. I mean, it's a pretty famous quote. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am.
How about Floyd?
I'm going to go back to Ali.
Brent with the bonus point.
Nice.
That was Muhammad Ali. All right, last but not least.
I'm just glad we got one of those.
There
We
we
hadn't
go.
got one of those. Those are hard.
If your love makes me strong, your hate makes me unstoppable.
I'm going to say he said it.
See, that's not. See, that's bad situational baseball right there, Brent. You're down 2. The only way you can get 2 is if you say no and it's no.
Yeah, well, you
and,
should have given me a score before.
well, you didn't ask. I'll say yes.
He did not.
Okay, I said no. Thanks for your advice.
All right, if you get it, we'll tie it up.
Okay, I'll say it one
There's
more
no
time.
way I'm going to get it.
If your love makes me strong, your hate makes me unstoppable. Brent, you should know who said this.
Oh.
Big, you should know who said that. Hamby, you should know too.
Easy on the hints.
Okay. I mean, that's a huge hint, but that's all I'm going to say. I'll say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
Yep, no problem. And it makes sense here. Let me bring up the phone again. For the game, Brent. if your love makes me strong, your hate makes me unstoppable.
He didn't talk a lot, so I'm afraid to say this one, but I'm going to say what came to mind.
Can I get one more hint?
Sure.
Athlete.
Oh, I was going to say Jackie Robinson.
Ooh. Hamby?
Wow. That's an interesting take there.
I was either going to say that or
with
Hank
the hint
Aaron.
that I gave. I mean, I said you should know who this is. Like, you should. You.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why I thought you meant a baseball player.
No, I got you. Well,
Gardner
Hamby knows baseball.
Gardner Minshew.
Portugal's finest, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I got you.
Because you took Portugal to win it. There you go.
Call.
Yellowstone character. Yes, that was Kevin Costner in Yellowstone, actually.
This has been.
That was good. So I have no problem talking about myself in third person.
I can't wait for that.
I can do this.
We're just
I can do this.
You know what we gotta do? It's gotta be like you can use any time card.
Yeah.
So like if something devastating happens with an athlete and they pass away, hey Brent, go ahead and get the eulogy with this Latin card here. Yeah.
It wasn't a golf. You don't get those kind of quotes from golfers very often.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, it was Cristiano.
That was some work right there. Nice. I appreciate that. That was good stuff.
Dude's unreal. And by the way, every quote that was Latin actually had Latin in it, so I had to edit it, man.
That's good. I just can't believe not one of them was Conor McGregor.
I thought it was two. There's some Conor ones in there. Yeah.
Who else actually comes to mind when you think of
like that cockiness? Well, yeah.
Because like you really don't get that in football. It's such a team sport.
Aaron Rodgers a little bit nowadays.
I don't feel like he would ever say himself in third
Good
person.
tease.
We do have an Aaron Rodgers conversation.
I know.
But I think, one of them I almost said was like Charles Barkley. I wondered if Barkley would reference himself or Shaq.
Oh, in the
like
third
I feel
person.
like in the third person they would or could or would
Or
say something
prime
like
time. Dion might have said
Dion's
one of
a good
those.
one.
Yeah.
Dion's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even he wasn't on my radar at all, but that's a good one.
It's such a crazy move to do the third person.
And then I was just thinking boxers like Tyson. Like no Tyson quote, but they're too crazy.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna eat your kids.
I love who's the big. Who's the
he
big
said
one?
that.
Who did?
Joshua and
Mike
who?
Tyson said, "I'm gonna eat your children."
Tyson Fury is who I almost labeled one of them as.
Tyson
Fury.
Yeah.
The Floyd Mayweather one. I said.
Also,
Sherman's a good one, Mr. Hugo. Yeah.
And doing because once again didn't use ChatGPT, but I had to go with the old school looking up
you
stuff.
Looked it up.
Gwyneth Paltrow's got some crazy ones.
Really?
She had like 4 of them.
Who's she with now? Is she?
It was Coldplay, dude. A while ago.
It was Coldplay.
Was she Blake Shelton?
No, that's Gwen Stefani.
Oh, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Because they just swapped people, I think.
Oh, really?
Lambert's. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that's what I don't know.
And then who's the other one? That's with? But that's Nicole Kidman, right? That's with
Tom. No. Oh, I know this.
I'm not really familiar with her game.
Keith
Urban. Look at you.
Do you know why? Well, hang on, real quick. Do you know how I know that?
No.
Because my
That
mom.
Sally was so sick.
Because my mom has like the biggest crush on Keith Urban.
Really?
And with being nice to Keith Urban, and I'll say it in a nice way, I always made fun of her because it looked like he looks like a woman a little bit with his hair, right? And then that's a nice way of saying it.
Or just a 13-year-old dude who hadn't had a haircut in a long time.
He's got like a Karen haircut. I'm like, Mom, of all the people, like you were in a baby face and Luther we're going with Keith Urban?
Yeah.
Greasy hair, like Karen haircut, Keith Urban?
Not even I'm a country guy, and I'm not a huge Keith Urban.
My granny
He's
loved
got
them
some
too.
bangers, though, Brent.
Well, he's got
weird.
Now you would respect him more, right? Because he's known for.
He's a decent guitar player.
Yeah, that's really what people enjoy.
Come back home.
You grew up around this.
I did grow up around.
What's
that.
What's the other one Mom played all the time that you grew up around? Like what artist? In the car or whatever?
Well, it was Babyface. And
really?
Babyface. Yeah.
I have to. There's a couple for me, but one that comes to mind is Nat King Cole.
Oh, okay.
Mom played a ton.
Yeah.
My mom was also a huge Streisand fan.
Yeah,
Huge.
yeah.
Like if I could get my mom one thing,
Baby Stries.
it would be to get Barbara Streisand to the house to sing. Like if I could do one thing for my mom.
She's saying The Wind Beneath Your Wings, right?
No, that was Bette Midler.
Dang it.
By
that much. Well, both actresses.
Hamby, you got one here?
One that my mom used to play?
Yeah, like something that you grew up in the house and you're like, you just knew everything because it was always
Jars
on.
of Clay.
Great band, man.
I know.
So slept on.
Oh, Jars of Clay.
And their Christmas album is elite.
Really? I like a good Christmas album. I'll have to check it out.
I love that Christmas album. I'll listen to that over freaking Mariah.
Jars of Clay Christmas album?
Oh, it deals.
What's like the best song from them? What are they bringing?
Oh, dude, they got
Give me one.
Wonderful Christmas Time. Love Came Down at Christmas.
Okay.
They got their own version of the Little Drummer Boy.
Okay.
I got that whole album saved.
Okay.
All right, I like it. Whitney Houston, good one.
Good one.
So there were a bunch of them. I remember that I would never have listened, but my mom was listening to them all the time.
Oh yeah.
On the CD.
I'm pretty sure I sent you that album come Christmas time, both of you jokers, and not one of y'all listened to it.
Yeah, that's surprising that I wouldn't have.
You're absolutely correct about that.
I'm pretty sure I sent it.
All right, I'll have to try it again next year.
That and the Sixpence None the Richer Christmas
that was
album.
the one I felt like you were hyping up, Hamby.
Yeah, it was both.
Yeah.
I don't
Both
think I
in
listen
tandem.
either.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aaron Rodgers. Conversation when we come back.
Attention Jacksonville drivers, we heard you loud and clear. You told us oil changes were taking too long, and we listened. That's why we're proud to introduce our brand new Nimnik Express service. We've added additional staff so you can get your oil change without ever having to book an appointment. Just pull into our express lane and we'll take care of it. In the neighborhood, running errands, just realized you're overdue, just stop on in. No appointments, pull in, get out, get going. Nobody but Nimnik.
No one does it better, plays harder, or delivers more sports than CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. The only local, multi-platform, round-the-clock streaming sports show in Jacksonville.
Yeah, thanks, Brent and Austin. I really appreciate you having me on.
From high school football, college game days, the AFC,
Wide open, caught for a touchdown.
the NFC,
He gets there. Touchdown, Seattle.
the PGA,
Unbelievable.
World Cup soccer, NASCAR,
Denny Hamlin, big-time victory in Nashville.
baseball,
Fly ball deep center. Edmonds going back. The ball is going long.
local Jag shows,
You feel the energy in here. There should be energy. Jags are in the middle of a playoff race.
and of course, your official stations of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Lloyd, pick six. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
We have all the sports, the exclusive interviews,
We got the best fans in the NFL.
the biggest games, the live events to help make your business soar. So hold on and see why live sports is where you need to be on CBS 47, Fox 30, and streaming on Action Sports Jax 24/7. Get in the game.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
The FIFA World Cup 26, presented by Sporting Jax. Get your tickets today at sportingjax.com.
It can be a silent killer, but awareness is getting louder. Blood clots take more lives each year than car crashes.
And just like driving, you have to be defensive. A few easy ways to protect yourself or someone you love are to learn your Caprini risk score and ask your doctor about your blood clot prevention plan. Emily's Promise is a local nonprofit named for Emily Atkins, a young woman from Fernandina Beach who died after a preventable blood clot following a broken ankle. Her legacy is now driving change across Florida. The Emily Atkins Family Protection Act strengthens how hospitals screen for clot risks and train staff to recognize warning signs. Blood clots can affect anyone, including athletes, and the signs can be easy to miss. So be aware, be defensive, and help beat a silent killer with loud attention to risk factors and symptoms. Learn more at emilypromises.com. That's emilypromises.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Last rodeo.
Last rodeo. One more. Is this just some homies he's with here?
So we got DK Metcalf. We
Yep.
got Roman Wilson.
Okay.
Michael Pittman. The whole Steelers tight end and receivers.
And Aaron Rodgers in the middle, correct?
Yep, that's him in the light blue jacket.
Can I say one thing?
Please.
Does he kind of look like a SoundCloud rapper in this picture with that? What's just? Hey, I grew up with him. Okay, I was sad when he left, man. All right, he brought a Super Bowl to Green Bay. Like I get it, but if we're being honest, does he kind of look like a SoundCloud rapper with that hoodie and hat on?
Golly.
Like, and listen, hey, far be it for me to be the fashionista of anything, right? I wear baggy sweat shorts and white tees and black tees and Vans pretty much every single day. But in this picture, the guy in the middle, if you didn't tell me he was a Hall of Fame quarterback, would you have saw and said, you know what? He kind of looks like a SoundCloud rapper.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Yellowstone.
I don't know if there was a location on it.
Okay.
There was a couple of different pictures that he posted.
He looks like a SoundCloud rapper. I think he looks like if that's a golf course behind him.
Sure.
He looks like the superintendent.
That too. Yeah. Looks like a Bill Murray character.
Yeah.
And I love how he's playing the George Strait Troubadour song.
Yeah.
Fantastic
Good
song. And I like kind of Western motif. And then out of nowhere, we just have Aaron Rodgers with, once again, which I can't help but says looks like a SoundCloud rapper with that hoodie and those jeans.
I also just think it's hilarious that he's
And
even
that
on
height.
Instagram.
Yeah, it is.
He's still trying to figure out how hashtags work if you see the caption.
Hamby, and once again, because you know me, man, it's the details, right? Is he a Jedi in that picture in the top left here? Is his profile picture like he's a Jedi holding a lightsaber?
Yep, that is exactly what
yeah,
that
he is, ain't he?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who are you going to miss more to talk about when they're gone, LeBron James or Aaron Rodgers?
I feel like we've talked way more about Aaron Rodgers.
Really? Because we're still waiting on the decision.
Well, I get it, but I'm saying us.
Okay. Oh, us. Yeah, I got you.
I would say overall probably LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
but I think us is a lot of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I've talked a lot about Aaron Rodgers for a guy who's never played a snap here in Jacksonville.
We all have, yeah.
You know?
But that's a trending topic.
Yeah, and it has been for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
I
wow.
think it's
They
lost some
posted
of the luster, but
The last slide I didn't see. Rodgers isn't in it. I don't know. Michael Pittman's one of the people that are in it. They're in Beekeeper get-ups.
Oh, cool.
For you, Austin.
I mean, that's
okay.
That's a cool. It says bonding week. That's a cool. Like most guys are going to Vegas, going to the Caribbean or something, and we got Aaron Rodgers and company going to Yellowstone with some bees. I respect that. That's cool.
What's the book on Aaron Rodgers when he's done? Is he great teammate? Because a lot of people come out and say Tom Brady.
Real quick,
great teammate.
His second to last picture that he just posted is him posted up with Mercedes Lewis at one of the last UFC events back in June 30th, 2024. So his last post before this one
So he's back on the ground.
is him and Mercedes, and it says "Me and Big Dog." #UFC
That is a
303.
big dog. Yeah.
But that was 2 years ago. He's hitting a new platform.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. Hey, is this?
Maybe he's mad at Twitter. Like, is he on the blue sky thing?
I have no. That's good, Paul. That's good call. I have no idea.
Great question.
Blue sky still a thing?
He announced his. This is his last. Like, was this his? Like, his
I think he said.
right here?
I think
he said it before.
I think he said it. Yeah, I think he has said he's come. This is it.
Okay, because I didn't know if this is like.
I don't think this was the
saying
announcement.
The last rodeo.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I think he had said it.
Okay.
That this was going to be it. So,
all right. I can't wait for the podcast when he's done.
Do you have any idea like how good? Do you have a feel like how he's going to play? Do you think he'll play pretty well or no?
It's hard to say. Honestly, I have no idea. I mean,
like I don't think he's going to be the MVP. I'm just saying, like, is he going to flop where they're going to replace him, or?
I assume being with McCarthy will be good for him, but I mean, he's up there in age, man. It's hard to say. Listen. You know what? I hope he does. I hope he does well. I really do. Yeah. Like I hope the end to the story is like he can go out with like some sort of dignity and ballerness, which is a word. Like I don't want to see the story end where he gets hurt, kind of like Brett Favre, if you will.
Yeah.
Right. Like Favre hung on too long, got hurt all the time and stuff. Like I'd like to see Aaron Rodgers, for as polarizing as he is, have a great season, then right off in the sunset.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I like that. I kind of feel that's good. And now I'm afraid with this guy that he might say I'm coming back for more if I play well.
I know,
right? Because that's and not him. If you play well, it's like a little bit of a teaser to say, hey, I'm coming back for more. I think the thing that I notice about Aaron Rodgers when he plays, which used to make him so good, is his mobility. Mm-hmm. And to me now he looks old.
Yeah.
You know, and so when I have that visual of him, he just looks old.
Just like when he escapes the pocket to his right and is trying to throw one down the field, it just doesn't look anywhere close to what it used to.
Let's be honest, that was a huge part of his game.
Huge.
I mean, that was like what you worried about.
It was the exact same thing with Favre.
Yeah, but it's
carbon copies.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't around teams trying to defend Favre. Mm-hmm. I've been around teams trying to defend Aaron Rodgers, and I know that's like the guy's got a rifle arm.
Yeah.
And he's smart, and he's a very good quarterback. That's not what concerns them the most. The most is we do not – I remember in Jacksonville, I think it was the Gus Bradley era, might have been a different one, but they did not rush him.
Yeah.
They would not rush him because they were afraid that he would leak out. And I think he scored like the first touchdown leaking out anyway on a 6-yard run. Mm-hmm. But that's how much they were worried about it.
Yeah.
And he just can't do that anymore. And so when you take away one of your best facets of your game, like you just are a shell of yourself. That's why I always said, and heard me say it a million times about Brady. Brady did not have any of that in his game. Brady was using his mind, and he still had his fastball at 44 years old. Yeah. And if you could still rifle it at 44 years old, pretty good, even though he will not go down as one of the great arms in the game ever. Mm-hmm. It's just that he could still throw the fastball to get it in. Peyton Manning obviously was never going to move. He just lost the arm strength.
Yep.
He didn't even have a big arm to begin with.
Nope.
But he lost that arm strength to the point where he just couldn't make the throws that he used to make. Mm-hmm. And I think Aaron Rodgers can still make a lot of the throws that he used to make.
Yeah,
he might not throw it 65 yards in the air for a Hail Mary, but I think he can make the throws. I think his biggest problem is he really looks like an old guy running away from defenses when he's pressured. And that used to scare people, and it doesn't anymore.
No, without a doubt. And, that's and I talk about this all the time with being a dual threat quarterback. Like, Aaron Rodgers was never a guy who's going to burn you for 150 yards rushing a game like Lamar Jackson, but he used his movement and mobility to set up the pass. And, when you lose that mobility, then it's like, all right, well, you lose a big part of that game.
He's more like Mahomes, or Mahomes more like him, maybe than anybody else, right? Because you don't chalk up Mahomes. Same thing. You're not like, oh, my gosh, he's going to go scamper for a 63-yard touchdown here.
Yeah.
But he's going to find his way to 50 yards, and they're going to be heartbreakers because it's 3rd and 8, and he's going to take off. He's going to escape a rush with a move, and then he's going to get out of bounds, and you don't even get to hit him.
Yeah.
That's what Aaron Rodgers – that's frustrating as hell for a defense. As you know, you played against a lot of that. So, yeah, I don't think Rodgers will be that good this year, but I kind of with you. Like, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers hater. I get tired of him a little bit. There's some fatigue there, but I would like to see him play pretty well going out, rather than look like an old guy going out. But I got a feeling he might look a little bit like an old guy going out.
Yeah. So speaking of Lamar Jackson, did y'all see this?
Yeah,
I did.
It shouldn't be too surprising. He went from MVP that he should have maybe won and could have won.
Yeah.
To, injuries and other things that continue to pile up. I think that looks like a more meteoric drop than maybe it actually is. But I think what Hamby's getting at, this list is usually, is this the list by players or is this by like Bleacher Report?
This is the NFL.com.
So the players vote on this.
NFL Network, right? They do this?
They used to at least. And then,
yeah, it's players thing.
So I think he has so much cachet and respect from the players, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So this is interesting that he has fallen this far in the eyes of the players.
Yeah.
Over the last year or so.
No, without a doubt. But also, like, and I've always been confused about these rankings because it is like a popularity contest.
Yeah, true. But he's usually pretty popular.
Yeah. But like, what was number? He got hurt last year. Yeah.
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 I don't know how many games he played.
He had 21 tuds and 7 picks in 13 games.
Exactly.
In and out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that looks about right. Like I don't know like what the big controversy is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Bro,
controversy.
67. I mean, it's more about the fact that if you take out all the numbers and you said, hey, give me the top 50 players in the NFL, there's no way Lamar Jackson's not a top freaking 50 player. And I'm not even the biggest fan of the guy. Like, I will bet against him in any playoff game. I think he's unbelievable in the regular season, and then after that, it's just different. But
yeah,
he's a top freaking 50 player. Give me a break.
But no, Ham, I get what you're saying because he's probably a top 10 most important player to their team, right? But like that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about like the best players despite position, right? So like there probably be some offensive linemen that are ahead of him. Now, if you're going to start a team, you start with Lamar Jackson or Lane Johnson. Lamar Jackson all day, right? But like this is NFL players going, okay, well he got hurt last season a little bit. The numbers weren't, that threatening. There's other players ahead of them. Like, I get it.
Yeah, I think this is a fascinating year that we haven't talked about a lot, and we're getting close to football season. But you have Lamar, you have Mahomes, and you have Burrow, who are arguably could put their name in the hat of the best quarterback in the AFC on any given year, and they're coming back. Like, they're assuming they're healthy, assuming they play the whole year. They're going to be a part of it. They weren't part of the equation. I think that was one of the big storylines last year with Josh Allen, that all these guys are out of the way. Well, here's the returning storyline, and that is they're back. How do they factor in? And you have more company. You have the Trevor Lawrences of the world that you think are going to maybe stay there. Drake May now, what he's done in the first couple of years. I mean, you do have an Aaron Rodgers wild card, but I'm not even putting him in this kind of conversation. You have Justin Herbert. Is Bo Nix about to enter the fray of this along with the Trevors and Drake Mays of the world to be every year they're in this conversation. The AFC is absolutely loaded with quarterbacks, is the point. And the other side of that is Lamar Jackson's been MVP twice now. Josh Allen's an MVP guy. Have these guys, in a sense, missed their opportunity to cash in on the AFC from a Super Bowl standpoint because now there's so much friction? It's not just Mahomes. It's so much friction. I think people believe Buffalo has maybe missed their window. I don't think they feel as strong. What's crazy to me, I'm not as in on Baltimore as Vegas. Vegas thinks they're amazing, even with a new coach. So maybe Lamar hasn't missed the window with the team that they've got around him. But it looks like Josh might have. And I don't think any of us believe that Mahomes and Kansas City are just automatically going to do what the Patriots did, even for the next 3, 4, 5 years, especially coming off last year.
No, without a doubt. And if anything, this past season has shown you is you don't need the elite quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
That's true.
Like, no knock on Sam Darnold, but like, I don't think anybody had him in the top 15 going into the season, right? And I'm really curious to see where Sam Darnold's going to finish on this list, if he's even going to be on the list.
Yeah, it's a good call.
I mean,
I'm assuming he is.
Has he been on the list yet?
No.
I haven't been following this, so I have no idea.
I'll be interested to see where Trevor is. I mean, Trevor's on the list, I'm assuming.
He has to be.
Right? Finishing top 5.
But nobody's saying that Trevor's better than Lamar. Nobody is saying that.
But Hamby, it's just based off this last season.
It comes off a year, yeah.
Like Myles Garrett better be number 1. Simple as that. Like, how else? What else going to say? Like, I get Matthew Stafford won the MVP, but in terms of the most dominant football player of 2020 or 2025 going to 2026, it's Myles Garrett, right? Like, I feel like J.J. Watt won this a couple times.
Yeah. I think who will be? Well, you said it right. I mean, Stafford is Stafford, but Darnold won the Super Bowl, so you don't have to put him number 1. Most of those guys, if Stafford had won the Super Bowl, you probably got to put him number 1.
Sure.
Right, but he didn't. I think you're probably right. Myles Garrett fits in that. What I'm interested in, guys like Justin Jefferson, where do people think he is? Because he had a down year, much like Lamar. Now, he's obviously one of the best players in the game, but he did not have a great year. And there's not a lot of thinking that because of their quarterback situation, he's just going to roll out and have 1,700 yards and 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Because there's concern about that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like J.J. Watt was out an entire year, and they still voted him like 70-something, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. I think they did, which,
Yeah.
I mean, is a little here nor there. I mean, if you start doing that with everybody, you can get yourself in trouble. I'm sure they don't like that in these rankings to do that. But how big are you on Lamar?
I mean, just as a quarterback?
Yeah,
I think he's amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
and still amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he got hurt last year. So, it's and if you look at who he's throwing to all the time, I think what he's able to do with what he has at his disposal is nothing short of amazing.
I can't. I agree with you. I can't. I'm a little bit more like Hamby. I need evidence that he's going to win in the postseason because he's had opportunities to do so.
Mhm.
I just am a little bit taken aback by the fact that you can lose Harbaugh, who's very good, and Monken, who's been very good as the OC, and Baltimore can be like the highest win total in Vegas.
That's a part of the quarterback position, though.
I get it. And the roster, again, looks pretty good. But you're banking on Lamar staying healthy and Derrick Henry continuing to do what he's done, which he's shown also that he looks like he's not slowing down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all,
I take the under.
Yeah, that's fine. I get what you're saying. I mean, it is high that they have the highest total in the NFL. I mean, if you're gonna start a team with a quarterback, I would probably put Lamar at 2 or 3. I really would.
Yeah.
I mean, Hamby, you're the quarterback, Kirk Cousins guru. If you're starting a team,
4.
Who you got ahead of him?
On my rankings in general, I have Stafford ahead of him. But if I'm starting a team tomorrow, I'd rather have Lamar.
Just because of age, I got you.
But my 3 quarterbacks above Lamar in general are Allen, Stafford, Burrow.
Okay.
Then Lamar's at 4.
And then Mahomes right after it?
Is at 5. Yes, I did the quarterback quiz yesterday.
Oh, there we go. Bring it back.
Mahomes at 5.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I'm not sitting back there, and I'm glad I'm not a fan of him to sit back and watch him ditto in the pocket, and it's so annoying. Gosh, I can't stand it. I feel like his arm strength
Mahomes at 5 is crazy. But
Mahomes at 5 is pretty crazy.
I would.
Whatever.
Here's the thing. I would go Allen, and we can take the quiz.
You will have to take the quiz.
Okay, can't wait. I would go Allen 1. It's hard to. And is this Stafford? I get he won the MVP, but how much does he have left?
We do this every year. He's still awesome.
We'll just wait and see. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say my rankings. We'll wait till we do the quiz.
Good.
Yep.
I think it's what's funny about the quarterbacks or the names we really know, especially guys that have done well like Lamar and Mahomes and Josh Allen early, is they actually are starting to feel old, and they're not. Like Lamar Jackson's not even 30 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mahomes might be 30, but he might be 29. I don't know what he is.
You know who?
Josh Allen's even younger than that. I think he's like 28. Trevor's 26. So, I feel like we feel that position gets old. And then we're reminded, oh, wait, Aaron Rodgers is still playing, not that at a high level. But Matthew Stafford at 37 just won the MVP.
Yeah.
Right? That's old, but he won the MVP. Like these guys. Now, Lamar, we'll see where it goes with the running and everything else as you get older. I think there's a little bit of a caveat there. We'll see. But these guys still have 5, 6, 7, 8 really good years. I've always argued that your best – for most athletes, their best ages of their prime come at 27-ish, maybe 28 for most athletes. I think the quarterback is actually north of 30. I think you play some of your best football at 31, 32, 33 years old. Now, there is a little bit of a Russell Wilson tale, too, that it can fall off on the other side of 34 years old.
Yeah, but to me, it depends on the style that you play, too.
That's
I think the prime of Lamar Jackson's the window is going to be a lot tighter than a Matthew Stafford, who relies more on his arm.
Yeah.
When you rely on your legs and you're taking shots, I think your shelf life is, as we've seen with injuries, it goes down drastically.
Yeah. Which, by the way, in that kind of conversation, that's good for Trevor. Because I think if you can get by that stage, that first however many years and know you're the guy and build, like, this is a big year to build that, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. There's no discourse at all. Like, no doubt I'm the guy. I'm a top 10 guy. I'm a top 8 guy. I'm a top 6 guy, wherever you want to establish it. Again, there are a lot of quarterbacks. But now you get that other side of it where I think Jacksonville can finally reap the benefits of something they've really never had. I mean, Mark Brunell was here, but he wasn't here for 8, 10, 12 years. Nobody has been. So, I mean, he is a couple of years away from doing something that no Jacksonville quarterback has. And then you get him, I think, with his style, will work at 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, maybe even deeper.
Yeah.
I think the big question becomes at some point down the road, if he's as good as we think he is, if he sustains that success, can you keep him? Because it's a weird day and age where that guy would have never left an organization, and now we see it happen.
Yeah.
From time to time, from Stafford to Goff to other people. So
you know, it's wild how we celebrate the dual threat quarterback and it's the game changer. Who's the last dual threat quarterback to actually? And I get Mahomes is up there because he led the Chiefs in rushing that one year, but like, I consider Mahomes more of a gunslinger than I do a runner first.
Absolutely.
Who's the last runner to win a Super Bowl? Or like dual threat runner, you know?
I mean, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Good call. I stand corrected. Yeah.
But I feel like he's almost in a different category. He's not like, I'm going to get 80 yards run.
He can, though.
He can, but I don't feel like he's that. I feel like he's 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Well, Mahomes is the same way, though.
What I mean?
Mahomes is not going to get you 80, but
Mahomes gets you 50 and he gets chunks.
Oh, Hurts gets chunks. I think they're very similar as far as just how much they run and what exactly the expectation should be.
I guess I just have so many of the tush pushes in my mind on Hurts
Well,
that
those
feels
are
different, right?
Russell Wilson's a good one.
Good call on Russell Wilson, yeah. Did a lot of that. I don't know what the yard. I don't even know. That's a good look up, like what the yardage is, because Trevor's running for 360 yards, 380 yards, 340 yards, something like that. Like that's common. But Russell Wilson, that Super Bowl year, did he run for 650? I don't know. I don't know what the number was. Whereas Hurts and Lamar Jackson, those guys are running north of 700-800 yards in a season, and I think Mahomes is more like around that 500 mark, but not crazy. That's a good question. I don't know. There was a couple examples, so it can be done, but Cam Newton, he's only 37, been out of the league for a long time. Yeah, that's a good call.
For sure.
Gosh, he's only 37, isn't he? That's crazy.
Still in good shape, it looks like. But
hey, another young guy that is in the league, but as a backup, and we wonder if he will get a starting gig, is Mac Jones. He was in town. We had a lot of fun watching Mac do camp yesterday, and we got a glimpse of it for a few minutes. That wasn't the end of it. Olivia Tasley had a chance to catch up with Mac, and that was a pretty fun interview, too.
All right, Mac. Well, first and foremost, welcome back home. How's it feel?
Feels good to do a camp in my hometown, and it's hot out here, but what do you expect, right?
What's it like to pay it forward? I mean, you grew up here. You played.
It's unreal.
You just don't have any audio.
Nope.
New board giving you fits. Do you not push the right button?
No, hey, that's the right button.
That's the right button.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
All right, Mac. Well, first and foremost, welcome back home. How's it feel?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't know, though. He's good with his Latin game. Like, he's on fire with his Latin game, so.
I have no idea what the board looks like, but it's a new board.
I feel like he's got the board, like, pretty down. Should we read lips? I don't do this.
Here's what's going to happen, because I think we're getting levels out, so I'm going to play it.
Oh, you're getting levels like on the – we just can't hear it in our headphones?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Eagle said you can hear the audio.
Here it is, everybody.
All right, let's check it out.
All right, Mac. Well, first and foremost, welcome back home. How's it feel?
Feels good to do a camp in my hometown, and it's hot out here, but what do you expect, right?
What's it like to pay it forward? I mean, you grew up here, you played here, you had an NFL stint here, and now here are kids that were once in your shoes, hoping to be in your shoes now. What's it like to pay it forward?
Yeah, I mean, based after watching them play today, I think we'll have a couple NFL guys. They were making some plays out there, but it does mean a lot. Obviously grew up here, played Pop Warner here, and still am great friends with some of my teammates and friends from the area. So I think that's what it's all about. Football brings people together. It's a piece of leather that brings everybody together. So that's what I always say. I think it's the greatest sport, and this community is a really big football town. And the athletes that come out of here are amazing, starting from like when I was little all the way up. So it's just a blessing to be out here, and hopefully I can do it again soon.
I don't think there was a moment where you weren't smiling. I mean, were you having more fun than the campers out here?
Yeah, I mean, I think they had a lot of fun, but I treat it as a workout. I want to show them that hard work works, and I mean, I'm fully drenched in sweat. Plus, I worked out before this, so I'm getting 2 workouts in one day. But they made a lot of plays for me. I threw a couple picks, but what can you say, right?
Get it out of the field right now, right?
Exactly.
What's it like for you to go live your entire life essentially on the East Coast now? Here you are on the West Coast lifestyle.
Yeah, it is kind of wild. It's a far flight, but definitely far from my family. But I really like the Niners, and I feel like I found a home there, and I'm just going to continue to grow and work. And hopefully this year more big things come, and I'll be a free agent next year, but I'm really just where my feet are, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, you go from Trevor Lawrence to now Brock Purdy. How different has that been for you?
Yeah, well, both of them just keep getting paid, so maybe every quarterback I play with gets a big contract, so maybe I'm good luck. But no, they're great guys, and Trevor had a great year last year. Brock had a great year. Obviously got to play against them early in the year, but the Jags look good, and I'm a big fan of their organization and the team, and Coach Cohen, he's awesome, good dude, and hope they do well this year.
Yeah. Do you see yourself being able to get that starting position either with the 49ers or somewhere else in the NFL?
Yeah, I do. I think I've started half the games almost every year in the league or more, so I feel like I've been able to play a lot, which I've been fortunate for, but definitely want to get a chance at it, but I'm also really happy where I am, and I always say be where your feet are, because if you're looking too far forward, you might get lost, So just stay where you are and enjoy it, have fun, and good things will happen.
Did you hold back in your years at Bama because of those coaches and Belichick, and now here you are smiling all the time and just having a good time? Or did you have to change your personality a little bit when you were with them?
Not really. I was always the same. It was just I've gotten more media coverage lately, I guess. But I've never changed, really. Obviously, every organization is different, and I believe I'm having fun again, which is important. And I had a lot of fun at Alabama. So.
Do you get it from your dad?
Yes, my dad's over there. So maybe if you get him on camera, you'll see where I get my fun from.
Perfect, Mac. I appreciate the time.
Good to see you.
You too as well.
Well, there you go. You get a chance to hear from Mac Jones. And I'll tell you, Liv asked that question. We were talking about it yesterday. He said he's always been like that. I just can't imagine you're allowed to be yourself in a Bill Belichick system, even a Saban system. I bet there's more fun in Saban's system than people realize. I mean, in high school, you're trying to find your way. Like your personality is your personality. But and especially in Alabama for a couple of years, he probably was just kind of in that he was the backdrop. He wasn't the guy. So where that took off, and I know it was very welcomed in Jacksonville. Like I think people really enjoyed it and had fun with it. And I also found it interesting. He said that San Francisco's pretty laid back. I would not assume that with Shanahan. Shanahan looks pretty intense.
Sure.
I've heard he's not always the friendliest guy. Like that's the thing I've heard. I don't know that. I've just heard that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't remind me of someone that would be pretty laid back, but he mentions it's a nice laid back atmosphere. And I do wonder how much tutelage, how much knowledge, how much taking a breath over these last couple of years and then getting, with a Shanahan will help him in his career. I do think he'll get another opportunity. I don't know if it will be, to your point, like a destined opportunity. Hey, we're signing Mac Jones for a 3-year, $50 million deal to be our guy.
Yeah.
I think it will be an opportunity that parlays into another opportunity, which we're seeing guys do. The Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold kind of route now. But he's got plenty of time for that route still to take shape. My concern when Mac was here were the legs. Like, I think you have to be able to move a bit, and he doesn't move a lot. And that's... Yet, at the same time, he could be a little bit slippery, as we saw on occasion. Maybe we didn't give him enough credit for it. So, I tell you, he's a likable guy, though. You watch his interviews, watch the camp. I think Mac's pretty cool to be around.
Yeah, he's got the right attitude and everything. He has the right mindset. I mean, it's one of those things as a backup where it's like there's always going to be a demand for you. But it's like, obviously, he wants to be a starter, right? So it's like, it's trying to navigate that minefield and be like, what team would I have the best? It's just, it's got to be a hard thing because do you take the money? Do you take the opportunity? And I'm sure every backup quarterback approaches it a different way, but like money's great and everything, but obviously he wants to play. So.
Like I wonder this, and I don't think to your point right here, Miami Dolphins, they got nothing right now. I mean, you hand it to Achane, that's it. Like Malik Willis is not set up well. But
correct.
I would say if you ask me for Malik Willis or Mac Jones, I'd rather have Mac Jones be my quarterback.
Sure.
Yet they just gave a pretty big deal to Malik Willis. Maybe they're right, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't see that. Like, I'd rather have Mac Jones. But if I'm Mac Jones, I don't want to go to Miami. It's a fail spot.
Of course.
Unless I want to go get a check. But he can make he's going to make plenty of money. Money's not a thing. So the YB400 brings up something that's really interesting here. Shanahan, McVay, McDonald seem very very serious type dudes. Give me Liam Cohen vibes, serious but cool. I think O'Connell has a little bit of that, some serious but kind of a cool vibe to him. McVay, I don't think feels very serious. I think he comes off as more cool, serious but cool. I think that's where Cohen gets a lot of that. I think Shanahan is different. I think Shanahan doesn't feel like McVay to me, personality-wise. I think playing for them are different. I think Cohen probably more in the McVay boat where he can let loose, have a little fun, but also is super intense about winning, and I think that's what people see in McVay. That's a good thing to have. And maybe, like I said, Shanahan, we just don't see that side. Maybe there's more to him.
Yeah, I mean, I've said this all the time. I think defensive-minded coaches rule more with intensity and with the iron fist, and I think offensive type head coaches rule more with like the X's and O's and are a little more laid back, except for Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
He's the outlier.
This is actually, I started to read that, and this is where I was thinking of going on this front. Shanahan, McVay especially, and I think even O'Connell has established himself, although I think he's lost a little bit of its luster right now. But you'd go to, it's like quarterback recovery. Is go to McVay, go to Shanahan. Is Liam Cohen going to get in that? Like, Liam Cohen has already established himself in short order. Baker Mayfield, look what he's done to help his career. Okay. Trevor Lawrence, year one, look what took off. And I do wonder if sooner than later if Liam Cohen is able to attract a guy like Mac Jones, who's trying to reclaim his career and has the respect of the outside, the rest of the league, to say, hey, I want to go over there with Liam Cohen because he's doing something right with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Now, it's way too early in the game to know that. But I think guys like Shanahan and McVay already are that. Like, you want to go there. You think you're going to get better going there, even if you're a backup, is my point.
I hear you. But also Shanahan drafted Trey Lance. That didn't work out so well. So
yeah, he couldn't save them all.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But he's made, Purdy's a seventh rounder.
Sure.
And Mac went there because of that.
Of course. And O'Connell, we'll see with JJ how that's going to shake out.
Well, and now Kyler Murray.
Of course.
Right? Yep. Gets that shot.
Yeah.
So I don't think there are a lot of, okay, you could call it QB whisper if you want. I think O'Connell was starting to get that a bit, and now that's backed off because of the McCarthy stuff and just the last year or so.
Yeah. And it's wild, too. Like, Shanahan gets a pass because he got Brock Purdy. But, like, dude drafted Trey Lance. And
I know.
That was not in retrospect, obviously, hindsight, not good, but thankfully they got Brock Purdy, so everyone just kind of looks past it a little bit. And the same thing with O'Connell, where it's like, yeah, you're not the GM, but you
probably were standing on the table for McCarthy.
For McCarthy, and so far not so good.
No, that's a good call. I think Shanahan's comes from a little more. There's some more depth to his history of his dad, but also Cousins. That whole group that was at Washington, McVay was there as well. So that whole tree was there in Washington. And then obviously Atlanta with Matt Ryan had some good stuff.
Yeah.
Until the fourth quarter. But anyway, so I think there's some more pedigree there that gives them those. I just wonder if Liam will get to that. I think Liam looks like pretty well respected around the league from the players already.
Yeah.
Has a pretty good network of people. For a guy that few people knew, looks like he's got a pretty good network around the league already. And I think he could be a little bit of that next QB whisperer in the game.
Do you buy that McVay had no idea about Ty Simpson? Because I'm starting to see an interesting pattern here. Depending how you feel about it.
Yeah,
he had to have some. Okay,
I don't buy that.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think McVay had some sort of inkling. If you didn't, then to have one of the best organizations in the NFL and not to have your head coach and your GM be any kind of same page. Like we saw that with Jack Del Rio, right? He talked about it
Yeah.
here, but like, you won a couple games, that was it. I think it's different in LA. But what I was getting at is it's wild how we look at O'Connell, Shanahan, we'll see with McVay, all that coaching tree, great quarterback play. But they can't pick the quarterback in the draft.
Can't pick the quarterback, yeah.
Now we'll see what Ty Simpson does. But it's wild how like these guys are like
That's a
the
good
quarterback whisperers. But I mean, Shanahan whiffed on Trey Lance. McVay, we'll see with Ty Simpson. O'Connell, we'll see with McCarthy, but not off to a great
Yeah,
start.
and Mr. Hugo says he did not want JJ. I don't know if that's a story out of there. I just can't imagine you make picks with your quarterback, with your offensive-minded coach not having a say. Like I maybe he wasn't as in love as the GM. I don't know what the reports are out of there. I don't know what the full story is out of there on that. I also think you separate as quick as you can. This is the way the NFL works. So I don't think you should believe everything you read. When the GM goes, it's easy for O'Connell to kind of throw out there, well, I didn't even want the guy. That helps preserve. But deep down, people know, like, he had to have a say in that. Like, he had to have. It's not don't you kind of feel like Minnesota, Kevin O'Connell's running more of that organization than the GM was or is? I feel like it's pretty 50-50 in L.A., where McVay's word, like, you're not going to just draft the guy if McVay doesn't want him at the QB position. Like, that's not going to happen.
Now, there were some theatrics, though, after that draft.
There were. I know. I just don't know if I buy it like that. And then you've got and that was all interpretation, by the way. There's no full word said that he had no idea, I don't think, that I remember. And then we take it right here, and we know, like, this is very coach-centric. Like, Liam is very much a part of this draft process. Like, the Borkacher pick feels very much a Liam Cohen pick. And obviously the Travis Hunter pick felt very much a Liam Cohen pick, along with Gladstone making a splash and the whole thing. So, I think you bring up a good point, though, that eye for talent.
Yeah. How can you be such a great quarterback guru, but like you didn't have the foresight to be like,
Well, I think this a little bit of, you go back to who was the guy that said he could teach his dog at Florida quarterback position, McElwain. I think there's a lot of that in the offensive coach's mind, that they could be like, hey, Brent has a good arm and he's 6'3" and whatever. He can't read the field or whatever, but don't worry, we'll fix that. Like, I can fix that. I can make the guy do this. Sure. Like, I can fix him. I can make you great. I think there's a lot of that in QB offensive guys in general, like centric guys. And I think they feel like they can make J.J. McCarthy better than the other 30 teams can make him, or Ty Simpson better than the other 30 teams. And then you mistake because you overthink it, or you outsmart yourself and you think almost too highly of yourself rather than just take, what's there. So I think there's an element of that with that. I don't feel like there's an element of that with a defensive guy, where you're going to like, hey, this guy's a good pass rusher, and I'm going to make this guy go from what most people think is probably a 6-sack guy, but I can get him to 20. I don't feel like that's there. I feel like most people believe that they can take the QB and make him better than he probably is felt to be.
Sure.
Hey, what happened to chocolate pudding, Hamby? That's really what captured my attention on your email today. I've never been a chocolate pudding fan to begin with. But where does this even come from?
It just disappeared from the marketplace.
Chocolate pudding doesn't exist anymore?
No, I don't ever see it anymore. I haven't seen it in ages. It used to be like the thing. It used to be huge.
Why were you thinking of this? Because I have random thoughts. I appreciate random thoughts.
But
what the hell made you write down on an email yesterday afternoon about chocolate pudding?
From my vantage point, chocolate pudding used to be huge. We had it in our fridge when I was a kid all the time. From Jell-O, I would know because it was right next to the actual Jell-O, the lemon lime that my brother always liked. Apparently, my mom always said that Jell-O made your hair grow faster, and I'm actually not buying that still. My brother must have just gotten rocked at Great Clips all the time. He had a lot of bad haircuts, so he was always trying to eat the Jell-O, but he never wanted the chocolate pudding. It was always there. Now I saw chocolate pudding For the first time walking through the store yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple days ago, I'm like, dude, there's no way anybody still eats this. Like, I haven't seen this in 15 years. I don't think anybody eats it anymore. That's totally just me. Could be. But it used to be huge, did it not? Nobody eats it anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I eat it probably nightly, but I make my own.
You make your own pudding?
Yeah, out of whey protein, and then some like powdered peanut butter, mix it up, and then put it on blueberries.
Ooh,
delicious. But no, Hamby, I get you. I haven't seen like my son's not asking for snack packs or anything like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I have a theory.
Hit me with it.
When he brought this up, I had a theory. I have no idea if this is not. This might be a terrible theory, but I'm going to relate the lack of pudding hype to Bill Cosby.
What?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Didn't he promote pudding and Jell-O?
Maybe.
I feel like he did.
Okay.
And then he gets in all the trouble that he got in about the time frame that you're talking about.
Sesnick back here is confirming that he did push pudding pops.
He was a bit.
Pudding pops.
He was a big pudding endorser.
Okay.
And I don't know if that was Jell-O pudding or whatever. I think it was, but I'm pretty sure. And then almost like, the whole deal with Subway, like the way that went down with what's his name, Jared.
Yeah.
Like I feel like did that derail pudding a little bit.
Spokesperson for Jell-O pudding starting in 1974.
Yeah, see, a long time, and I don't know until when. But I associate Bill Cosby with pudding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you think kids are doing that?
All right, I need to know in the chat.
No,
is anybody still eating chocolate pudding?
When,
not make your own.
I just wonder if they took off their campaigning. They never re-messaged.
Bill Cosby brought down Jell-O, pudding.
I don't know.
Huh?
Just a thought.
Yeah, that might be right. What the hell is a pudding pop? That's what I want to know. It's like a popsicle? Dude, I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know the pudding pop part. I remember from actual Jell-O pudding.
Okay, right? I'm seeing all these pudding pop commercials from Bill Cosby.
He kind of, YB400, he kind of said, I thought that was right. He almost said pudding kind of like the way we quote Charles Barkley with terrible.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Pudding
like
pop.
he would say pudding kind of in a different way that it was memorable.
Is it a popsicle? Can somebody tell me
it's
what a
popsicle
pudding pop is?
of pudding.
God.
Yes.
Really?
What would it be? But yeah.
Like a fudge-sicle?
It's literally called a pudding pop, but...
Do they still make it? I want to try one of those.
You remember the Flintstone Pops?
The push-ups.
Push-ups?
Yeah, those are delicious.
Good,
those are
man.
delicious.
Sherbet
Before
ice
we
cream
go
on
out,
there.
can we see the raccoon one more time along with some sandals?
Well, and can we save this to tomorrow? Let's get to
is...
YB4. Not this one, but YB4. One of my random thoughts where chicken tenders comes from. Born in 87, never heard about chicken tenders until 2013?
That's just not right.
YB400, bring that back up tomorrow. We got to have a deeper conversation, and there's not enough time for that.
Pudding pops are like push-ups. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess pudding pops were before my time. Yeah, so listen.
Can we get one of these for the show? I'm going to order one.
$750.
$750?
Yeah. That's a real raccoon, sir.
What?
That's a real raccoon?
Yeah. It's a taxidermied raccoon.
It was a real raccoon.
Well, yeah, not anymore.
Can you get different animals, or does it have to be raccoon?
No, he got a raccoon, a squirrel, and something else.
Oh.
But like imagine.
Oh.
Imagine being like.
I'm wondering what I want.
I want the raccoon. I'll be honest with you. Can you give me a trash panda all day?
I saw black squirrels at Pinehurst. Didn't know they existed.
Yeah, but yeah. So dude went to a cowboy boot place, and they had this in the window. He's like, I want to have that. And that, so like they had a celebration back in Norway for the team and everything. 100,000 people showed up for their. I wouldn't call it a victory parade because they lost, but like just their
job well done.
Call it a job well done parade. But so they got to meet the king and everything of Norway. Shout out to Ryerson. We got the picture of Ryerson. Look what they wore to meet the king.
I don't think I have that one.
I sent it to you in the text though.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I do have this.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name.
Yeah.
This seemed like just an old geezer to me.
Well, that's the king of Norway. A little more respect.
I'm sorry, King.
That's all right.
Sorry, King.
How many of these taxidermy holding vodka bottle things are now being sold? I see $3.99. It's on sale for $3.99.
That's the King in flip flops.
Did you switch it up? Hamby, what is happening? I sent you a picture of Julian Ryerson wearing flip-flops with the king.
Oh, well, I don't know. This is the first thing that came up when I looked up the exact tweet.
Hamby, I sent you a picture. I'm done.
So your version has flip-flops on the other guy, and somebody edited and swapped their shoes.
I think
the story is that Norway pulled up super casual
to the
see
king.
the king.
So
And
that's why
Julian
they're playing
Ryerson
off it.
Was
Yeah.
wearing flip-flops.
All right, well, scrap
I was
all
gonna
that.
Make it a thing where could you imagine if any team that visited the White House and Donald Trump showed up wearing just T-shirts and flip-flops because the whole Ukraine guy who didn't wear a suit, that was a thing, and I was going to make it a giant bit.
Whole Ukraine guy.
But we're all good now.
All right,
This
scrap
was
all
like
that.
the picture that I sent you. I'm
None
sorry
of
this
that.
happened.
None of that is important.
enough.
None of it's important. What's he sitting on?
I mean, I think that's made up too. You sitting on a chair.
Nope, it's the same in the one that you sent me.
A chair?
I think it's basically the equivalent. You ever see that golf? Like people watch golf tournaments and they'll just like carry it.
Yeah,
that's what that is. It's it spreads out almost like an ironing board that you sit
If
on.
he's a king, get him a throne.
That's a good point. You should get
I
a
didn't know
throne.
Norway had a king.
Yeah, yeah. He did like the World Cup like their hype video. He was in it.
Really?
Yeah.
So like is he revered?
What is good?
Yeah.
Is he feared? What is
revered? I mean, is he the people love him?
Yeah. I think I feel
if
like
they had him in the hype video, they must.
yeah. I think like the whole like political system of Norway is pretty chill.
Is it?
That's a great
Well,
way
I
to say
mean,
it.
like
Yeah,
royal.
it's-
is it like royalty in England?
Yeah, but I think a little less. Like I said, I think it's
little
pretty
less
chill.
polarized.
Dude, I mean, the guy's wearing thong sandals to meet the king. I think the king's pretty chill.
Yes, I think so.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get it. Yes, I understand.
You aren't going to Buckingham Palace and thong slides and be like, hey, what's up?
I'm more saying like, is he popular?
Oh, yeah, I don't. That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I didn't know him until the video.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't know what he looked like.
All right, save that chicken tenders thing for tomorrow, please, YB400, because we got to get to that. All right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Full lineup on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network today. Liv has you covered tonight on CBS 47, Fox 30, 3 o'clock, Spain and France on Fox 30, 8 o'clock, Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Busy day on the family of networks here with Action Sports Jacks. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oakleaf High School.
Tony Mazzio, Stanwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colts Hilly, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
It's a Jacksonville summer tradition.
Gaffer, gaffer!
For nearly half a century, local anglers have hit the water for the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament.
Where's your new lead right there?
That includes the Action Sports Jacks team. It's a tournament that's all about fishing, family, and community. Alive Credit Union has been committed to serving our community for over 70 years and is proud to be the tournament's title sponsor. The partnership is about more than just a name on the banner. It's about working together to keep the tradition alive and supporting Jacksonville marine charities. That's why you'll see Alive and their mascot Sparky at events like Family Fishing Days for kids from the Child Cancer Fund and pediatric recreation patients of Brooks Rehab, all covered by proceeds from events like the annual Kingfish Tournament. Join Alive Credit Union and the Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament by signing up today or becoming a sponsor. For more information, visit Kingfish Tournament.